Hey there everybody, you all know me as Gaming with Ninja Cuber, but today I'm going to use my real name for this project that I am doing for my biology class. So I would like to reintroduce myself as me being Elric Drew III. So this is my biology project. We are supposed to be doing a project on a type of cell disease or disorder. So my project will be on the skin disease psoriasis. So while I get set up, I will see you in a little bit while I get set up. So hope you like this intro, and pretty much that's about it. So on to my project. Hey everybody, it's Gaming with Ninja Cuber here. Gaming with Ninja Cuber 100 here. So, I'm not doing a gaming video today. Today, I'm here to tell you about psoriasis. Now, what is psoriasis? That's probably what you're asking to yourself. What is psoriasis? Well, what it is psoriasis is what it is it's a chronic inflammatory skin disease that affects the knees, elbows, scalp, trunk, nails, which are the most commonly affected areas of the body. Now, there are many types of psoriasis, such as like plaque or plaque. Not sure how to say it. Gutate. Postular, inverse, and urethral. Sorry about this. I mean, I'm reading from a script here. I'm sorry. And are you like it is hard to say that word. Erythrodermic. So those are some of the many types of psoriasis. So I am going to get more things set up here and just wait here. Okay, so now here are the causes. So the causes of psoriasis is unclear to most doctors, but signals from a defect in the immune system may result in any overgrowth of skin cells, which would result in psoriasis or some sort of type of cell-generated disease or like disorder. So your risk factors, your chances of having psoriasis it is likely that you are one with psoriasis. The factors include family history of psoriasis, cold climates, suppression or deterioration of immune system, certain bacterial infections, certain medications like beta blockers and lithium. And smoking is another one. And also some types of defects such as AIDS or so. Now I'm not saying that AIDS could be a cause of psoriasis, but that was just like in the description of like the database that I use at the Wahpeton High School website at WHS library database with medical and health area, and my project is on psoriasis, as you all know from the beginning. So while I get set up with the next thing, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so here's some symptoms of psoriasis. Now, the symptoms of psoriasis are and include silvery white scales or flaky skin, such pitted or dented fingernails and or toenails, red lesion in the folds of the buttock, or most people would call it the butt, and joint pain suggesting arthritis. Yet, if you have no history of arthritis, there could be a slight possibility of you having psoriasis. So while I get set up with the next thing, I'll see you in a little bit. On to the diagnosis. Now, a doctor will ask to perform a skin biopsy to confirm if you have psoriasis. If you were to notice something different with your skin, or patches of skin that looks dead or decaying or peeling off, if you have previously been suntanning without the use of a tanning bed, now that would just be the peeling skin. Yeah, if your family history has some form of effect with psoriasis and all of that, it's if you're not sure if you have something wrong with you, it's best to go to a doctor and ask them if they could do any screening processes. So while I get on to the next part of my project, I will see you in a little bit. Okay, so you're all probably asking yourself, if I have psoriasis, will it kill me, or what will it do to me? From the database that I've used, is a little unclear if it will kill you or not. It's not a life-threatening deal. It's just that it is a skin disease. And if most of you know Michael Jackson, he has a skin disease which is vitiligo, which has your skin change towards a bleachy white, as you've all probably noticed from Michael Jackson's plastic surgery, from his transition from his skin color to being African American to being of the white race. I'm not being racist here. I'm just using Michael Jackson's skin disease as an example. And with vitiligo, it was pretty serious for him. But let's get back on topic. The methods of diagnosis. Now, the doctor will do a skin test for psoriasis. And if you have any medical history of psoriasis, it's best to have it checked out by a doctor or so, and that way you could get towards your treatment. So while I get set up with the next thing, I'll get on to the treatment topics. And I am back. So the treatment procedures. The treatments are based on just give me a sec. The treatments are based on the severity of the disease, the extension and location of the areas involved, and the responsiveness to the treatment. Now, with the treatment, the tropical treatments, you'd have a form of aloe lotion, or types of lotions that are effective against healing skin. Now, with this, not many people would die from it, and it's I'm not sure how common it is to be diagnosed with it, but it probably, I'm just guessing the diagnosis of it in the US are 2/3 or so. 2/3 of the population. Either that or 1/4 of the population in the US. I'm not so certain on the other countries, yet the database was helpful, yet I probably did something wrong with the searching of it, but that's all I have about the treatments and the death count, or seeing as I'm not sure if I really don't know if it has an actual death toll or so. But it just doesn't seem likely, seeing as it's a skin disease, But while I get on to the rest of my video, here are some pictures, and I will pull those up in a little bit. So I will see you in a little bit. Okay, so I pulled up this photo on Bing, And this is a photo of a hand that is affected by psoriasis. Notice, sorry about that. Now with psoriasis, as you can clearly see on this person's hand, it is a very, very, very serious skin disorder. Yeah. I mean, it is an inflammatory skin disease, so if you have ever heard of tendinitis or bronchitis, like with bronchitis, it's an inflammation of the bronchioles, which are in your lungs, which help you to breathe. Psoriasis is somewhat like that, yet it is an inflammation of the skin cells. So I'll find another photo to show you of an affected scalp with psoriasis. Alright, now with this photo, it is of a fingernail that is affected with psoriasis. I know it looks gruesome to look at. I could barely even look at it myself. Sorry to put you through that. It's just that it has been mentioned with the types of psoriasis. Here's one of the knee that is affected. I'm not going to do one of the buttock that is affected because this is YouTube and there's no need for that. So while I find a picture of an affected scalp, I will be with you in just a moment. Okay, so here I found a picture, but this one's like not very affected, but it is affected by psoriasis. If you can almost see, the affected area is where I drag the hand through. So the affected area of this man's scalp is here, all the way down to here. And I guess this completes my video. And that concludes my biology project. So thank you for watching, and I'm sorry if any of those images have grossed you out. I am not at a disclaimer, it's just the project requires that I provide images. So if you are grossed out, I am sorry about that. Really, I am. But I chose to do my project over YouTube as to being much easier for me to communicate with you guys or subscribe to me over YouTube. So this has just been like a one-time thing, although if it does happen again, I will do it over YouTube. So I would like to I'd like to give a really big thanks to Mrs. Breha, who is my biology teacher, and I made this over YouTube because I did tell her that idea, that I would make this over YouTube, and I did, and I'm very proud of myself. So I'd like to give a big thanks to my biology teacher for allowing me to do this video over YouTube. And hey, it's a Friday, so you can expect 2 more videos from me. I know that. Well, that has concluded my project on psoriasis. Have a nice day.